What's up, weirdos, and welcome to the Weirdoverse. We are your favorite weirdos. I am JD Ross. With me is Bethany Geiger.
Hi.
And Ashley Shue.
Yes.
And we are... well, I fucked up there.
We are...
It's because Ashley threw you off.
Ashley
she just said
did throw me
yes.
off. You know
like
what?
She didn't say hi.
Hi, girl.
Hey, sister. That's what I did.
You know what? I'm just going to keep that exactly how it was.
I think you should.
Yeah, we recovered well. We recovered well. Yeah. Welcome to Weird Wide, everybody. We're having a good time today. We usually our pre-show prep takes about 10-15 minutes. It's took 45 minutes, and it's just been delightful. And there's, you know what, you guys, everyone at home, you missed a lot. So
you did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And not all of us make it into
49 minutes of awesome.
That's right. That's right. An entire episode in itself, right there.
That is true.
Yeah. So
except for way more fucked up than a lot of the stuff that we usually talk about on the show.
That's true. And you know what? If you follow us, you know that's a pretty good achievement there. That's a pretty good achievement. Yeah.
We broke a little personal record today.
I would say so.
Yay!
And you know what? This is fun because like no one at home knows. Like this is all inside joke.
It's our secret.
It's our secret. You guys don't get to know.
Yeah.
I love it. Hell yeah. All right. So we are talking about mimics. And I'm stoked about it. So I got to thank Ashley and Bethany for taking the research on this one. This has been the first time. This is. I need you guys to understand. This is like a moment for me. I know.
I was thinking about that.
Complete control.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
And like I will say, you did help us out. Mm-hmm. When there was a little bit of a struggle.
There was. We had a little bit of a meeting of the minds call and a little bit of a production call, I'm going to call it. So,
yeah. I called it a work meeting because it just, makes me sound like a professional.
Yeah.
My work meetings never end well.
Well, that was one of the ones that worked well. It is a work meeting.
Yeah, this one did.
Okay.
This one did.
We'll go with that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So before we get into that, we got a little bit of weird news up top. So I've got a theme. I've got 2 stories this episode, and they follow a theme. We're just coming out off of the 4th of July weekend, and we had somebody that just did not know how to play with fireworks properly. And
yes, I love these.
This isn't officially, I'm going to call this, I don't know, like the Darwin Awards is not updating, so I can't, like I want to do an entire episode on the Darwin Awards, but like this is definitely a Darwin Award winner.
Nice.
Dude in South Carolina decided
the South.
It's always, dude, all of this is the South. I need you to know the South doesn't know how to act right now. If you are on the bottom half of the Mason-Dixon, you need to get your shit together.
Yeah, the South it's definitely like Florida man is spreading.
Florida man is definitely spreading.
But we still love the South, so don't come up and shoot us. Thank you.
We like the South, like the reasonable folk in the South. We like you. This one takes place in South Carolina, a little bit further up north, but still in the dirty South. I think it's still the dirty South, right? That's the South for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely the South.
So this dude decided he was going to light a firework from his noggin.
Oh, I love this for him.
Mm-hmm. It didn't go well.
Teeth.
It didn't go well. I don't know where he put it. But like it was described as a big firework, which means
so he put the box on his head.
That's
like
what I'm
the
thinking.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Well, I know in the South you can get like the big ones.
Oh yeah, you can get the Big Mac Daddies.
Well, you have to have the tube.
No, you go to if you just go a few miles south of us into West Virginia, you can get some good shit. And they usually do buy one get one. I'll tell you a fun story about fireworks. When I was first dating Trina, me and this guy who I was really good friends with, who subsequently he burned down a field at one point, but that's a whole other story. I didn't burn down a field. He burned down a fucking field. We saw the sign in West Virginia, buy one, get one. So we're like, we've got $200. So let's go get $400 worth of fireworks. God. We just show up to her house with a fuck ton of fireworks. It was a little unhinged. But yeah, homeboy, he put a
You unhinged?
I know, it's crazy. Like, you wouldn't expect it.
Wow,
I'm
that
so
is very
stable.
unexpected.
I know, I'm so
Yeah.
stable and normal.
I like when you say
Right.
stable and you do the early
Stable.
weird. I'm so
Stable.
stable.
Trust me, I'm stable.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stable.
Stable.
I spit
That's on
someone I
point.
said that.
I did too. My poor Mike.
You.
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely a patriotic Darwin Awards. I can't say it. I've never done anything that fucking stupid. I've done some stupid shit. There's actually I'll try to find it. There's a really funny video of us like stuffing said fireworks into a tube and like it went boom on the grass.
That's so scary to me. I'm so scared when you're doing at-home fireworks. I would cry.
I just envision Bethany crying over the little black snakes coming.
I love. There's a version. There's a version of
it's coming. It's getting big.
There is a version of the black snake that is combined with like a mild smoke bomb.
Yeah.
And they have it. I've seen it in two different ways. One is an elephant. The other is a unicorn, and it's coming out of its ass.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
Now that I get behind.
No
No pun.
pun. Yeah.
Definite pun for me.
Every time I think of snakes, though, I think of like fucking Joe Dirt. Snakes and sparklers are the only ones that I like.
I mean, maybe I'm Joe Dirt because like same.
You might be Joe Dirt. No, but like Joe Dirt, like he was very pro firework.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like them. They're scary. Like not like scary, but I hate
love
4th of July and the week leading out, like the week after it, because all you hear is just explosions.
Oh yeah.
I was driving to the fucking gas station.
Yeah.
The other day, and like it scared me to the point where like I almost swore because somebody had let off a firework, and it was just so close and so loud. I was like, oh my god.
I'm a little bit of
like
a pyro.
We live in like downtown Baltimore.
Right.
In the ghetto. All right. So this other story, like I said, follows a bit of a theme, but it's going to get a little bit darker here. So there is a new initiative in the South. It's so far in Texas, Oklahoma, and Alabama. Someone has decided that they needed a company. There needed to be a company that had vending machines for ammunition.
Oh, what could go wrong there?
I mean, I'm for it.
Well, no, they said it's the safest way to do it.
Why not?
Okay. It feels Southern.
They used to have cigarettes in a vending machine.
But they don't now.
I used to go to those vending machines when I was 16 years old to buy cigarettes.
Oh, see, I never experienced that.
Because you weren't a hooligan.
I was a bit of a hooligan.
There was a vending machine.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
See, I was
spicy.
I was a little spicy. There was a vending machine in this one Mexican restaurant down in Old Ellicott City, and I used to go down there to buy my cigarettes because it was right at the door too. Though they were expensive, but that's okay because I stole the money out of my mom's purse.
Jesus. See, the whole
if I'm gonna hooligan,
turn.
Well, if I'm gonna hooligan, then I'm gonna go all out.
Hooligan,
you know,
right? Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
It feels,
sorry, Mom.
To me, it feels like that was something that should have been removed like way before you had access to it, but like someone just left it there, and they were like, okay. But this also leads me to a darker thought where it feels like because they're starting to do things like this, they're in grocery stores. There's just like I've never been at a grocery store. Now, I've seen some weird shit at grocery stores. Like I saw a beekeeper kit at ours, like the one in town.
That's so cute.
I thought the same thing. Trina was like upset that I was considering buying one. She's like,
you should buy one. You should like. You should like wait until she's like out. She has to like go run errands and then comes back and you're in full beekeeper.
Be like, hey, baby, you want to do some funky stuff in my beekeeper
We're going to get some fresh honey. That's what we're going to do.
Oh,
the bees trust me now.
I'm friends with the bees.
I'm a friend of the bees. But here's my issue is the timing is a little fucked up. I'm gonna get we're not a political show, but I'm gonna get just slightly political here.
Here we go.
Yep. If you're everyone at home, I'm not gonna go into it, but if you haven't heard of it, look up Project 2025. It's some scary shit, and I feel like this is some kind of weird early initiative to get Project 2025 rolling in some kind of weird preparation situation.
That is, I don't know,
What's your conspiracy
2020
hats on?
project 2025, but I'm definitely going to have to look into this now.
I need you to do
Yeah.
that like right after we wrap up.
Deal.
This
Is
evening.
it like
Deal.
what's it on? Like you YouTube it or
It's like so it's like public information. It's the Heritage Foundation. Here's a brief overview.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Heritage
The
Foundation.
Heritage Foundation is basically like it's like this 900-page playbook for the next conservative administration of basically how to like basically we're looking like if it is implemented, like abortion rights are out, fucking like every it's basically Nazi Germany.
So
Like
it's a Hitler Youth novel.
basically it's like it's a playbook for the next like conservative administration is what it is.
Okay.
It's fucking terrifying. So I feel like the timing with that just feels a little odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a little.
My main thing goes to like safety concerns because I already feel like it's a little too easy
Mhm.
to be able to get certain ammunition. And like I support, guns and go guns.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Let's shoot stuff. Pow, pow, pow.
Within reason.
Within reason.
Yeah.
And as long as there's like safety precautions there.
Yeah. But I feel like Alabama, Oklahoma, and Texas, they're not going to have that. It's just going to be like some 12-year-old can just go up and get some hollow points.
Exactly.
I don't know. Are bullets dangerous? Like before, I feel like if you take a bullet and you throw it in a fire pit, it's going to do something bad.
Fun fact, it does. I know this. We did it. Whoops. It's fucking terrifying.
See, Ashley over here, fucking 80s parent style. Like, well, what's wrong with that? They should bring cigarettes, vending machines back.
Right.
Well, see, I don't really have. See, this is why
I like the.
why I don't fucking say anything.
Say it.
Dickhead Ashley comes out, and everybody's gonna say something.
Let him say
I don't
something.
really have an opinion one way or the other.
Really?
You know? In one aspect, it's I understand where the people were coming from to say guns don't kill people, people kill people. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I also think stupidity kills people, and if some 12-year-old wants to throw a bullet because in a fire and have it blow up in his face, then you just Darwined him. That's
that's
fine.
fair. That's fair to a certain degree.
Because
I agree with that,
it's up to his parents to educate him. Like I'm not saying my boys are the brightest crayon in the box because look at me. Come on. So,
shush.
but their dad and I and their stepdad have educated them enough about what that is that they would be like, oh shit, I better give this to an adult if I find it. You know what I mean? So I'm not.
I agree with that.
It's not that I want them to have stuff like that. Obviously, I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, to some extent, it has to be like kill or be killed here. You know, like
you're right.
We need a population thin out if that's the case. Like,
well,
come on.
And honestly, if it's gonna be any population, I'm cool with it being conservatives. I'm just being honest. Just being real. Just putting it out there.
Just throwing it out there.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a fucking pinko commie long hair over here. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I feel very targeted.
Wow.
Because I'm pinko commie long hair. Didn't
mean to do it. Okay. You know what? You could just like claim the title too if you want.
Okay. You should go to upper management.
You should.
I should.
Yeah. We've had issues with upper management lately, so you should just do that.
Yeah. Good luck finding them.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. All right. So that has been our weird news. It's been weird. It's been it got a little darker than I was expecting. But everyone just like for real skis, look up Project 2025. It's real shit. Like,
and honestly,
I'm using our platform to like try to help a little bit on that.
Hell yeah. And honestly, like I'm kind of surprised. You said, it gets weird and there's fireworks. I thought somebody was gonna like put one up their butt. So
I was expecting a total face melt off. And
well, I mean, apparently dude's head blew up. I mean, it's not going to go well.
Hannibal Lecter style.
Yeah.
But nobody put it up their butt. So, yay.
Nobody
that we know of.
Nobody
Steve-O did it first. Jackass. Look it up.
Fucking Steve-O.
Why would you do that? Poor Steve-O. I feel bad
for that
guy.
They lit shit and shot the rockets out of there.
All right, y'all. So take us into it. Take us into the world of mimics.
All right. So mimics are this is actually one I'm so excited that we did this one because there's so much.
Yeah.
Kudos to Ty for this idea.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Shout out
We'll give it to him.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him.
This was his idea.
It was a genius idea.
Yeah.
Because like obviously we know of mimics and a lot of people that listen, I'm sure, know of mimics or like the Appalachian version of mimics,
especially in our area. Like I think, we're in Appalachia, aren't we? We're kind of in Appalachia.
We're on the edge.
We're not in like full on like.
No, we're not like no.
But like we're Appalachia.
We're there.
Adjacent.
Yeah. I can drive to the mountains.
We know about incest.
Yeah.
We'll say that.
There's spill off.
Yeah.
So, for those who don't know, the mimics, there's a lot of versions of them, but mainly it's the type of thing where you will hear a voice, right? And it's a familiar voice or your own fucking voice, like talking to you, like summoning you.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
If I hear me, because like because I edit this show, I know what I sound like now. So like it wouldn't be like that sounds a little bit like me. But that's fucking JD right there. Like I'm not fucking.
That's the same for me because with the TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, nope, goodbye.
Yeah, not happening.
But then it kind of turns into you kind of get like a whole new realm of the world when you start to really dig into it because that's where you start getting stuff like shapeshifters, which is the part that I really like sunk into. I love the shapeshifters. Anything in folklore that has to do with a shapeshifter, I'm in. Like, count me in. So
doppelganger.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that was another thing that kept popping up.
You know, there's a website. I can't remember what it's called, but you can go upload your picture, and they use like I don't know AI stuff.
Yeah.
Technology. To find your doppelganger.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I uploaded a picture on there though, and the people that they were showing me, I was like, this is not what I look like. But I guess people have found people that look exactly like them.
I've seen a couple doppelgangers. Like, okay, I had a situation locally with a doppelganger.
Really?
Dude, I would show up at like everywhere, and they'd be like, Chad? I'd be like, who the fuck's Chad?
It would be a Chad too.
Yeah. But like, I'm like, who the fuck? And they're like, oh, like this, like the mom, like she like worked in the cafeteria where I worked, and she was like, oh my god, I thought it was my son at first, and then like I'm in like a fast food line, and like this dude is like throwing inside jokes at me, and I'm like, what?
And that's around here?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Terrifying.
I think I know the Chad that they're talking about.
I do. I found him.
Do you?
Oh my god, listen.
I don't know his last name, but he works at a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that's the Chad.
That's the guy,
I know
right?
exactly who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have pictures? If you have pictures,
I'll find him.
Chad, and I went, I know a Chad that kind of looks like him now that he's saying it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know exactly who I know.
Careful,
exactly
it's probably a fucking mimic.
Exactly. See, that's
good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, a mimic is going to be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They're trying to lure you. They
like
want to eat you.
It's like a fae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Chad would eat people.
Yeah, exactly. You don't think so? Least expected.
He's a good kid. He went to church.
That doesn't mean shit.
Didn't Jeffrey Dahmer?
He did. So did Jim Jones.
It's always the church kids that are.
Exactly. Speaking of which, I did go to a Catholic preschool.
Huh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It was interesting.
I bet.
So I started diving into like all of the different kinds of mimics.
Yeah.
And they're so fucking cool, right? So obviously, like one of the biggest main fucking American is the skinwalker.
Yeah.
Right?
Which I'll admit, I don't know a lot about. Like, I've heard it 1,000 times. I've not researched it in depth yet, though.
It's some shit.
It is some shit, is my understanding.
It is.
Yeah.
It is kind of wild. A lot of this information that you'll get on it, though, isn't correct information because it's kind of been whitewashed.
Yeah.
Because it's Navajo, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
very strongly Navajo. And then, white people came along and they were like, how can we monetize this?
Yeah.
And they did.
But they did the same thing with the other one that you're not supposed to say its name. So I'm not going to.
I wouldn't.
But the Skinwalker.
Ashley's like hoping that like somebody says the name.
Yeah.
No, she's like, let's go.
You're just like waiting for someone to fuck up.
Oh, is it the W one?
The W
That's
one.
the one.
Do you want me to do
Which
No, don't say it. No.
Why?
Well, I think
We've had enough curses bestowed upon this show.
I know this show. I'm gonna talk really loud so nobody can even hear it. So it's only her that's cursed. So,
Winnebago.
Chicago.
Do you believe with it though? I think that name isn't like the proper name. So
we're probably saying it way wrong.
Well, yeah. Well, I think it's like completely
Like a different thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And but I'm not risking it.
I wouldn't. We've had
I think
enough
it was
curses.
funny both of your faces when I said Winnebago. You both went
like this bitch done cursed us.
Right. We literally worked so hard to get rid of our last curse.
Yeah.
You don't even understand.
Yeah.
It was
You've not been here for all the
horrendous.
curses we've dealt with. Like we've dealt with curses.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Horrendous.
That was good. I liked that one.
That's true.
Winnebago.
Both of your faces.
Fucking, I was scared. I was doing like curse breaking spells and shit just because, like, come on.
Literally.
Like, I need a break. We need a nice little. Then she comes along and she's like, "Fuck you guys."
Curse.
I like Winnebagos.
Actually, I do too,
know.
just because of Spaceballs.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Jesus.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna add it to the list of movies that we're never gonna get you to watch.
Yeah, movies that you're gonna say that I need to watch, and I'm just gonna be like, tra la 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 la, just
So
over here,
basically-
living my life.
Well, basically, they had a Winnebago that had wings, and they had a bumper sticker that said "I love Uranus."
I like it. I
Yeah.
respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I figured you would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, so then, right? So I'm like, because I wanted to trace back how far back mimics go.
Yeah.
Right. Because this is one of the things that fascinates me as far as like anything fucking paranormal or supernatural, or because it spans over so many different cultures that in the time would not have had contact with each other.
Yeah. Which is
That's why I
something
love
I
it.
find fascinating in like cryptid, like when they just have a different name for it, but it's like, ooh, that's the same fucking thing.
It's way too eerily similar.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of different kinds. There's in the Philippines, they have, I'm probably going to pronounce literally every one of these wrong.
Yeah.
So my apologies. Encanto, but not like Encanto like the movie. There's a G in there.
Oh, I was gonna say I like that movie.
I did too.
I like that pressure song. I like that. Pressure like a drip, drip that'll never stop.
There's a house in town that at Christmas they have one of the big setups tuned to this radio. They had that on there. It was so cool.
Stop,
That was
awesome.
yeah.
We got to check that out this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's definitely worth it.
Hell yeah.
So the Encanto are spirits that are able to take human form.
Okay.
So they're ghosts or something.
Specters.
Yeah. Along those lines, it's in the ghosty realm.
We should know what that's called, but like, it's okay.
We probably should.
We don't. Yeah.
I definitely don't focus as much into like the ghost stuff because it's scary to me.
That's fair.
I like it.
As much.
I like it. They scare
from
me
a distance.
That's fair.
I like it from a distance.
Yeah, exactly. I just get scared because like it's kind of one of those things where like it could literally be anything. So
no idea what you're fucking with.
Yikes on bikes. In Ethiopia, they have the crocata.
Okay.
The crocata is which it means dog wolf, I believe.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like this dog wolf creature. That you wouldn't have guessed it. I know, right? Surprising.
Shit.
But this motherfucker can fucking perfectly imitate a human voice, and they will
Oh shit.
lure people out to eat them.
Okay, but like, okay, and I think I'm gonna take what you usually do, and I'm gonna say like, but like, is he cute? Is he petable? Is he a good boy? Is he a good boy?
Exactly.
Because like, who doesn't? Okay, honestly though, who doesn't want like a dog companion that can also talk to you? I would love to have that.
I would have it, and I'd bring it around people. And you know what? She's a hater.
Yeah,
I've decided.
Drinking the haterade.
I would not.
I'm gonna get my.
She was against Lollipop, the saber-toothed tiger. Too.
Yeah, that's so fucked up. I'm gonna teach my crocata to talk with Ashley's voice. Yeah, we could just have him do the podcast.
Yeah, you go right ahead. You'll be annoyed as shit. Go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead.
It'll be just who are you really sitting punishing? In your seat.
That's true.
Who are you really punishing?
That is true. Just have him sit in her seat, just like.
It's just a puppy, but he doesn't like have her wit or sarcasm, so like
it literally just sounds like her. That's it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the show just suffers. Cut the nose to spite our face, kind of shit.
Go ahead. I'll see ya.
Look, she's like, that's fine. That's fine. Have your haunted dog.
You want to be a dick like that? Go ahead. See ya.
Oh, but look, just kidding. Just kidding. Listen, sometimes I feel the need to bully you guys. Sorry.
It's fine.
That's fair.
It's okay.
It's funsies.
It's what we do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad.
Yeah, exactly.
Better not be. So then we have the changeling, which is European. And this one is a being that is left behind from stolen people. So like people get yoinked up.
Yep.
By whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yoinking people and eating them.
They used to say fairies did it.
Fae is a big fucking. I want to say the changelings. That was a big one. It's something Fae related. The Fae yoinked them
because there's a Fae hierarchy, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
The Fae
and they
actually
were trying to
infiltrate
by putting the baby. They'd change out a human baby.
Is it weird that I feel like I could make friends with some Fae?
See, and you say I'm bad. You say that I'm bad.
It's you know what?
I'm just trying to pet fucking saber-toothed tigers. He's out here trying to make friends with the Fae.
I hope you both get eaten.
I'm taking your spot today on this particular case.
Nah, I'm out.
So
you're not petting shit.
No, I don't even pet myself.
Listen,
well, you should.
No, fuck it.
Go pet yourself.
Might be like a teeth episode.
Jesus.
You don't know.
No, we got to do teeth at some point.
I hate teeth.
Yeah.
There's
the movie. Did you ever see it?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I know what it's about.
The premise, yeah. That has to be an Unhinged at some point. We have to do that on Unhinged.
Yeah, you guys definitely do.
Yeah.
What? I like how it's us. You guys definitely do.
She's like, y'all definitely should go do that.
So here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not. I don't watch a whole lot of movies.
No, it's like a thing.
It's kind of like my thing, but like my ADHD, so fucking bad.
See, I've got the opposite fucking ADHD, bad, where I just like zone in.
I wish because of God.
But it's only with movies. It's the weirdest thing. My mom, I was telling Ashley about this at lunch today. Like my mom used to get so mad. It's like you can memorize a whole fucking movie, but you can't memorize some math problems. I'm like, fuck math.
Exactly, because the movie's interesting. Math isn't.
Make math interesting. How about that?
Right. Going back to the Fae talk. Okay. This is only related because of that.
Yeah.
And it's not even IRL stuff. So on TikTok.
Yeah.
Right. There is a lore.
Yeah.
Okay. And it started off with this creator who used to put like a blanket over him and like he had a hat. Yeah. And he used to like punch down and like run around into stores and stuff, like causing trouble, right?
Love it.
He was a gnome, right?
Love it. He's out here causing mischief.
Yeah. Well, then they started kicking him out of the stores because he was naughty. He was like doing naughty things, like doing.
He's a naughty gnome.
Naughty gnome. But he was like breaking the rules. So they're like, you got to leave. You're not allowed in here. So he declared war.
Oh.
On the knights, which are the employees.
That is so okay.
Listen, it's
That
a
is the
whole
most dramatic thing I've ever. He declared war on the Knights.
Yeah, but like, so now, okay, there is a creator who has a whiteboard,
Yeah.
okay, and she's going through all of it on this whiteboard, and I am into it.
Yeah.
I'm looking up these videos. I'm like, oh my God, we got fairies, we have like elves, there's obviously the gnomes.
Goblins.
Okay, there's on the war was on the 4th of July. Fucking there's dragons. None of it real. None of it. These are just a bunch of fucking nerds, which like, thank you, nerds. I love you. I love you so much
We're
for
nerds.
this.
Yeah.
We're nerds, exactly.
Yeah.
So like, and there's even like literally,
She said,
she's like, the
I'm
fuck?
not a fucking nerd. Y'all are nerds.
She's the cool one. She's not. She judges us.
Nerds.
But it's like it really is this like whole thing, and like it's literally random people doing it and creating this insane lore. I highly recommend you guys go on TikTok and just look up Gnome Talk.
Dude, I bet you that is like the best DM for D&D you've ever had. That guy.
It's like literally well, the thing with him though is like he declared war and then he dipped. This is all of the other nerds. They're doing it collectively. It's so, I wish that like anything worked this smoothly. It's crazy. They're
like maybe we should put them in charge of some government apparatus.
Yeah.
Okay.
But instead they're just like, I'm on TikTok being a nerd.
You know, this is like what my mom said. It's like, why can't you just use your powers for good? Because fuck that.
Right. Well, no, it is good because oh God.
Well, yeah.
It's so great. It's so great. And like I'll send you the video of this girl with the whiteboard because
I need you to like stitch a few of these on our TikTok.
Well, okay, I will.
Yeah,
it's honestly the best thing ever. And like at first it was literally like when I got introduced to it, it was this girl that was talking about it, and it was just like POV videos, and there was like somebody that they would have a stick and they'd be walking through the woods with a stick, and all you see is the stick and the woods, and it's and they're like coming back from war. And but now it's like HBO quality shit. It's fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
I'm definitely stitching some of this on the TikTok.
I need you to. Yeah.
Anyways, back on track. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But like
I feel like it's part of it.
It's my favorite thing that's ever happened on TikTok, I think.
I love it.
Then you have like the hide behinds, right? Back on subject. We're back on track.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is definitely like a very ADHD episode.
Oh God, yeah. This is when you leave me in charge of the episode, it will be ADHD. 100%. 100%. There's the hide behinds, and that's something that like you'll see, and when you look at it, it hides behind something.
Okay. So like you look and it's like all of a sudden it's like behind a tree.
Yeah. That one, I'm not sure. That one, the hide behind is the American, right?
That sounds like a shadow person, how they don't want to be seen.
Yep. Yeah, it very much gives shadow people. A lot of the stuff that I was looking at is kind of shadow people-y. With that. But then so I saved my favorite one for last, and it might be like the original mimic. Okay. I'm gonna need to look at my notes because this one's a hard one. It's Japanese.
Okay. And I love Japanese monsters.
Japanese monsters.
They're always
Japanese folklore. It is so
scary.
good.
We need to do I would love to do like a whole episode on Japanese folklore.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. There was
cultural appropriation.
You know what? It's not appropriation. It's
appreciation.
That's the one.
Okay.
It's only appropriation if we claim it. If we start saying like we're like a monster.
I'll be like, I got this.
Yeah, like if I start saying I'm a monster that has a butthole for an eye butthole, then I'm a dick. But like if I'm just like this
that's right. You did find the eye butthole guy, didn't you?
Yeah,
that was good.
What?
There's a Japanese monster, like he's got an eye for a it's like a regular
butthole.
dude,
and he like bends over and he's like, "Do you see it? Do you see it?"
And it's like an eye staring out of the butthole.
Yeah, and then he like fucks you up if you
look
at his eye butt.
As a butt guy, that's disappointing.
That gives a whole new meaning to the brown eye.
It really does.
But it was really red.
Does. Yeah.
Well, poor guy.
Of course, it's gonna be red. I mean, it's
he has hemorrhoids.
Poor guy.
I was gonna go with pink eye, but okay.
the Japanese mimic, which is what I forgot to write down. Listen, I forgot to write down like how far back this one goes because of course I did. But it goes back. It goes back.
Goes back a
It's
good ways.
the Sukumagami.
Okay. Sukumagami.
And it is animated inanimate objects.
Okay.
Very Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
So it could be anything. Anything.
Yeah.
So it could be like my fucking water bottle just coming to life.
So it's like, sup, bruh?
Dude, wouldn't, like, depending on the object, I wouldn't.
What if it did toilet paper?
Oh God, it would actually. That'd be funny. That'd be funny as shit if it did toilet paper because, like,
pun intended.
This fucking fucking spooky. Every morning, this little bitch, like, while I'm just trying to wake up, she just starts fucking with the toilet paper. So like if the toilet
I
so if
love
the toilet
it.
paper just like came to life and started like attacking her, it's like maybe she'd fucking learn.
She probably wouldn't. She'd probably be like, yeah, it's a challenge now.
She probably fucking would. Because like, dude, nothing I do fixes it. I'll turn on the fucking sink and like get, and she'll still go back for it.
What a fucking insane. I love her. She's so bad.
She's
and it's great.
Beautiful monster. That's what
she is definitely a monster.
Yeah.
She's so great. I love her.
Straight up evil.
Fucking honestly though, the animated inanimate objects, you know, they're not supposed to be the best from what I was learning. That's one thing that I hate about talking about other cultures like stuff. Because I don't know
it's
if
like
what
hard
I'm
to, like,
reading is like actually it, because that's all I got. I got the internet. That's what I got.
Yeah.
But
and we think and we go right to be our guest. Be our
yes.
guest. Be our guest.
But the internet is like, no, these are they're kind of not that chill.
Mm.
But like, I kind of want a dog that's also a footrest.
Yeah.
Like
that's
in
true.
Beauty and the Beast.
That's true. I want the candle. I like the candle guy.
I do too. He's so fucking
Lumiere.
Yeah, Lumiere fucks.
He's fucking
yeah, he does.
funny.
He got the maid.
That's right.
First of all, I'm sorry. Lumiere fucks Codsworth. Okay.
You know he still fucks.
I mean, they're French, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
That is cultural appropriation.
Throwing it in there.
That's what she said.
But those were some of my. I honestly think the crocata is my favorite one that I looked up though.
I like even the idea of that
he eats people.
Well,
yeah,
like that's why he's talking to you, because he wants you to come outside so he can just like nom your face.
But see, like, you know, it's like there's such a part of me that feels like with any critter, most critters, there's one critter I wouldn't fuck with this, but like most critters, I just feel like I could make them see my vibe, and they're like, I don't want to nom your face, bro.
So you're the type of girl that says, I can fix him.
I can fix him.
I don't want to fix fucking nobody.
There is like one fictional creature that I would never fuck with, and that's
the
xenomorph from Alien.
I love her.
Love it, but I know that I couldn't convince a xenomorph.
She would not give two shits.
No, but a mimic, I feel like. Well, depending on some mimics.
What if
sounds like me?
I could mimic a xenomorph, and then me and her could be besties.
Do you want to be besties with a xenomorph though? They're really aggressive.
Yeah.
And like,
but you know, okay, listen, here's the thing. I think it gets to a point where like, wouldn't it be really cool for like a week just to not have to hold back? Girl trip.
You're not wrong.
I know. I'm never wrong.
You're not wrong.
Never wrong.
You're not wrong. I will.
But like, just think about it. Just Ashley, I'm just gonna, especially you. Just imagine
a week. Just
1 week.
1 week
where you don't have to bite your tongue. You can bite other people's.
In fact, you get to use your tongue to bite other people.
Right. Just think about it.
But I wouldn't want to taste that.
No. You'd have different taste buds. Things would taste different.
Yeah.
No.
Just for a week.
I'd still have my brain, and I'd be like, this might taste good, but it's some guy's fucking neck.
What if you could wipe your memory afterwards?
Ooh.
But then what's the fun in it?
To live.
If I want to kill somebody, I want
That's
to remember fucking doing it.
well, that's some living in the moment shit though. But also, if like you
No.
remember, if you don't remember, it's plausible deniability. It can't get you with that.
That's
No.
true.
No, I want to remember. If I'm gonna kill somebody, I want all.
And
I
y'all
want
are
to
worried about
see
me snapping.
the light leave their eyes.
I want to see the light.
For
leave
the
their
record,
eyes.
for the record, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not worried about the two of you together. You guys are going to be like serial killer team.
We would make a good serial killer team.
You guys really would.
There's somebody else I know that told me that she could do it too, and I believe her.
Who?
I can't divulge my sources.
Oh shit! Do I know this person?
And she knows lots of people.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
So I'm in.
Oh shit! Okay.
We might have to have like a field trip.
Yeah.
Have like some podcast activities.
I'm thinking we need to do that anyway.
Okay, listen, I'm officially going on record and saying we cannot go on a murder spree for our podcast activities.
You know, for legal reasons, you're absolutely right. Wink.
For legal reasons.
A wink.
I mean,
Dear-
can we make people beg for death? Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's like, but listen to the
But we're not
FBI
hurting
agent
nobody.
who is watching me through my computer screen right now.
Yep.
Hey guys.
I don't know
Definitely.
these people. I
It
don't
wasn't
know
I've
us.
never
these
met these
people.
fucking people in my life, and we're definitely
No.
not planning a murder spree.
I'm actually not. They might be. I will rat them
This
out
bitch
so
just
fast.
threw us under the bus so fucking quick.
Ashley, you said that you found some really cool stories about
I
mimics
do.
and stuff.
I got
Take us
ton.
into it.
Yes.
I got papers
Hell
of
yeah.
stories. I got one kind of long one. Okay, so I'm gonna read this one. This one it kind of made me go. Okay, so this is it's somebody that their dad worked for the Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Okay.
So they lived in government housing.
Ooh.
Growing up in that house as a child, I was afraid. I felt like something was going to happen, and it was probably why it seemed to bother me more than anyone else, because I felt it. I felt something was there, even if nobody else did or they didn't acknowledge it. The first thing I felt in the house was someone watching me while I slept. I would wake up with my forehead tickling, like someone was staring at me.
Ooh.
I would look around, but no one would be there, so I started sleeping with my face covered up.
Oh.
Then I would hear strange noises throughout the house that made me very paranoid and, of course, made my imagination go wild. After a while, I started sleeping with my parents until probably the 5th grade. So they weren't like
Ew.
Oh,
a young
yeah.
kid. Okay. One night, for some strange reason, I was scared, so I went to sleep in my parents' room, but they locked me out. So I was just sat in a hallway looking down it, afraid, and suddenly I decided that I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm going to go to bed, and if something happens, it happens.
Yeah. Oh wow. So this kid is just like
Ooh.
5th
Yeah.
grade, just accepting his fate.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, that's
So
fucked up shit
after
right
a
there.
while, I was about to drift off to sleep. I felt someone grab my face and
Oh my
shake it
God.
violently. It woke me up, and I immediately took the
I don't think
covers
so.
off my face to see who it was. I fully expected to see my sister there, mad about something, but she was still asleep beside me on the bed. I knew it couldn't have been her. I would have felt her get back into bed. So I got up fast to turn on the light and look under the bed, but no one was there. I looked down the hall. Every door was closed. If it was anyone else in the house, I'm sure I would have heard them. You can't make a move in that old house without being heard due to the squeaky floor and loud doors. So they left the light on and shut the door to calm herself by praying. Eventually
That'll
fell
help.
asleep. The first time I ever saw something in the house was trippy. It was winter, and my parents couldn't afford to put propane in, so we all had to sleep in the same room with the heaters. All of us kids were sleeping on a mattress on the floor, and my parents were asleep on their bed. Sometime in the middle of the night, I woke up and turned over to my side and saw my mother standing by the window looking at me. She smiled, waved her hand like she wanted me to come to her. I shook my head no, and then I noticed movement where my mom usually sleeps. So I gathered there, and it's my mother still asleep there.
Oh fuck that. Fuck that.
Thing was not her. So I started screaming and crying and trying not to look at the thing, but it stays there until my parents wake up. So I rushed to switch on the light.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
They didn't take her seriously, of course, until a few
Oh,
days
yeah.
later, after my mom has this dream where she's going up to heaven and down to hell and back up again, over and over and over again. At that exact moment, my little brother wakes her up because he's scared, and she freaks out on him. Her dad had to eventually pull her off the brother and wake her up. My parents tell our preacher about these two incidents, and he tells them that my mom probably could have died that night if my brother didn't wake her up, and that I saw her soul roaming before then as a doppelganger.
Oh. Fuck. Whoa.
Yeah.
That one is an interesting one because there's a lot of like things that it could be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it could be literally like, what's the astral projection type thing?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. That one. I don't.
Ooh, yeah, that one makes your skin crawl.
Yeah. The heebies a little bit.
You ready for a new one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Late at night, I usually go to the bathroom multiple times, but for the past 4 days, every time I go to leave, I can see myself still standing in the mirror from the corner of my eye. It's like the other me is watching me leave the bathroom.
Yo, fuck
It
that.
terrifies me to the point where I almost run out without looking directly at the mirror. I never told my husband about it because I didn't want to acknowledge it out loud. Earlier today, I took a nap in our bed while he sat in a chair next to it watching TV. When I woke up, he told me that he had seen me sit up and crawl backwards to the edge of the bed and stand up in front of our bedroom door from the corner of his eye. He thought it was weird I got up like that because in the last month of my pregnancy, I can't really move so well without it hurting. So he tried talking to me, and when I didn't answer, he looked at the door to find me not there and still sleeping in bed. I got really creeped out, and I finally told him about what I've been seeing in the bathroom. He thought it was creepy as well, but didn't want to really talk about it anymore because he thinks it will give whatever it is power or energy.
That makes sense.
I have no idea what it wants or why we've both seen it.
That one is fucking terrible. And like that's the kind of thing too, like what do you do?
Yeah. Who do you call?
Right. Like even Ghostbusters, like they don't know what to do with that.
No.
Like what do you do with that?
No.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We need the fucking what's the Winchesters.
Yeah,
Right.
they'll fix it.
Sam and Dean.
Sam and Dean will fix it.
Yeah.
But only if they bring fucking Castiel. He's my type.
No.
Huh, it happens.
It happens. Like it's an unfortunate event.
You want another one?
Oh my God, yes.
How many more we got?
Oh, I got tons.
Oh God.
I can go for a while. That's why I'm asking. Do you want another one?
Give us one. Give us one more. Yeah.
One more. Okay. Because like I got pages.
Yeah. Give us one more good one, and then we'll wrap the show.
When I was 9, I stayed home sick from school. I distinctly remember that I wasn't actually sick, simply playing hooky to avoid bullying, as I did that a lot around that age. I woke up from a nap and turned on the TV in our living room and scrolled through some channels when my mother suddenly leaned over the bar and stared at me without saying anything. I had been awake for a few minutes at this point, so I can't really blame sleep paralysis for all of this. Now, whatever this thing was, it was entirely identical to my actual mother. It sounds weird to describe, but it's as if the only difference is that this thing pretending to be my mom had never felt a single emotion in its life. It was unsettling. It beckoned me, and I attempted to talk to her as I would my mother. She kept beckoning, refusing to answer, and that's when I sensed something horribly wrong. Naturally, I started screaming at this thing to answer me. It just kept beckoning, and I bolted, running out of the room and into the yard, yelling for help. My mother, the real one, had been working in the yard and came rushing over. I told her what I'd just seen, and she soothed me with easy explanations as to it must have been a fever dream, but thankfully stayed by my side the rest of the afternoon. And obviously it wasn't a fever dream because they were pretending to be sick.
Yeah.
So they
were faking it.
But then you got to fake it even more, though. It's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can't even be like properly scared.
Well, like most of the stuff is like that. It's like.
Oh, yeah. And that's from what I was like learning is with the mimics and stuff like that, especially more of the
Appalachia.
I say Appalachian weird, and people yell at me for it. So
I don't give a fuck about
Appalachia.
Appalachia.
Appalachian. So, and the Appalachian fucking genre,
Yeah.
that's like a big part of it is like these, like they're taking on the fucking close people that are close to them. Sorry, now I'm like so creeped out because that last one, especially.
Yeah.
Because it is like, you don't have the human emotions because you're not human. You're fucking.
It's like a soulless husk pretending to be a fucking
weird
like
monster
a body
thing.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
So, yeah.
Wow. So
I was reading some of them. I was like, ew, that's weird.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, we've learned if like someone you know and love seems to be emotionless, they just might be a mimic.
Or it's me.
Or they might just be going through a divorce.
I don't know.
They're just a dick.
You've still had emotions though, so
I've had my ups and downs for
Yeah,
sure.
that's fair.
For
That's fair.
sure.
yeah.
But listen, if anybody who's listening
Mhm.
has one of these fucking stories,
Yes.
email it to us. Weirdwidepod at gmail.
Weirdwidepodcast@gmail.com. You should know that.
I know. I couldn't remember if it was pod or podcast.
That's the TikTok and the Insta are Weird Wide Pod at Weird Wide Pod.
Weirdwidepodcast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Feel free to share these stories because honestly, they're fucking fantastic. And
we'll put them on a show.
And I was even thinking like we could put them on like TikTok and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like see what people think. Like,
Hell yeah.
because what do you do? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, like how do you handle that shit?
And you can't like call the authorities. They're just gonna be like, "You're fucking crazy."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah. So you know what? Again, that's something else. If you know what to do, let us know.
Exactly.
Email the show. Or if you're watching on YouTube, leave a little comment below. Make sure to hit
and depends doesn't count.
subscribe button. Yeah, right. Also, if you want to follow me on Insta and TikTok, I'm at Dudist Weirdo. You can also where can everybody find you guys?
I'm on TikTok and on Instagram at bethany.gets.weird.
Perfect. And then don't forget. Oh yeah.
I'm on both too.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have anything.
Yeah, we're getting you there.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Weird Ash Chick 86. Both of them. But I mean, you're
'Cause
not gonna
you are
find
a
much.
weird ash chick.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And don't forget to go to the official home of Weird Wide on the interwebs, www.weirdwide.com. Listen to every episode and sign up for the newsletter. Get episodes sent directly to you. Directly to you. It's the way. It's the only way.
It's the only way.
It's the only way.
There's other ways to know that there's episodes, but that's the only way to get them directly to you.
It's the best way. It'll come right to you.
The
You don't have
best
to do
way.
anything. You don't have to do anything.
Exactly.
All right.
But
now
before we peace out,
thank you. Yes. Before we close out here.
because we've all had a super shitty week.
Yeah.
So excited.
I decided
I'm so excited.
we're gonna do a dad joke.
Hell
Because they're my favorite kind of jokes.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm a salty bitch. And
Shout
I
out to
enjoy
Colin.
a good
Shout out to
laugh.
Colin on this one. This one's
Yeah.
dedicated to Colin.
This one's dedicated to Colin
so
because
excited.
he's got the shits on my dad jokes, but whatever.
He's a hater.
He is. He's an idiot. Why did the sad ghost use an elevator?
Why?
To lift his spirits.
Oh,
Stop. That was
such
actually
a
that
cute
was kind of
dad
adorable.
joke.
That was adorable.
I thought it went with this.
I like it.
And
I
Colin,
like
if you don't like that dad joke, then shut up.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Colin. Unless you liked
Fucking
it.
dick.
In that case, you can email us at weirdwidepodcast@gmail.com and tell us how much you liked it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try to find randoms just to throw in. If anybody's
it.
got a good dad joke that they want to put
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
show.
I think we're gonna start doing a dad joke.
We
of
need
the
a
week
theme.
close
We
out.
yeah. I
Dad
love
joke
this
of the week.
idea.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're more than welcome to email us too.
Yeah.
Send it over and we'll use them.
Hell yeah.
You
Hell
want to
yeah.
hear my sarcastic,
Mhm.
stupid voice read your dad joke.
We'll do
I
it.
love
for you.
Send it
There
on
is
over.
no better the sarcastic
Oh yeah.
fucking voice. There's
yeah.
no better voice to read a dad joke.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely.
in.
Absolutely.
In it to win it.
All right, everybody. Well, we are peacing out of here. We love you all. Join us next week for more weirdness. And until then, keep it weird.